in the prop water. Because I did. Rachel, you're getting your turkey headband back. It'll be a little moist. All right. I tried to shake it off as best I could. All right, now, this is from Scrub Daddy. It's our 10-piece seasonal Scrub Mommy sponges in 2 gift boxes. And yes, they are holiday shaped. These are so stinking cute.
They are so stinking cute. The box is cute. This is what you're getting.
Here's what you're getting. Now, they come in those Christmas tree-shaped boxes, but inside each box will be 1 Christmas tree sponge, 1 elf, 1 reindeer, 1, is that snowflake?
It's a snowflake,
Snowflake, and then a star.
And
now,
a star.
Scrub Mommies give you the best of both worlds. They give you reso foam, and they also give you that flex texture.
That's right, yes. And really, it all started with that flex texture material. That's what Scrub Daddy is. But Scrub Mommy, as you point out, is 50% of that scrub texture and then 50% of that reso foam, which is super, super absorbent. In fact, let me show you how that works. I'm going to take up the water here, and we had this independent lab tested that this actually scoops up 3 times more water, almost a cup, than your typical double-sided sponge. But then now the flex texture side, watch this. The flex texture side changes texture by changing the temperature of the water. So put 1 in the cold water, 1 in the warm water.
Not the turkey hat.
Yeah, not the turkey hat, just the stars in this case. So watch this, under a 10-pound weight, the one that was in the hot water is soft, compressible, moldable. It's pushing it all the way down. The one in the cold water, look at this. It's hard, it's firm, it's ready to do the heavy-duty scrubbing, but here's the really neat thing. That flex texture, it's not going to scratch the surface, unlike your typical double-sided sponge, which definitely does scratch the surface.
I have to say, when you go to a grocery store to buy Scrub Mommy or Scrub Daddy, they have them, but they sell them individually.
Yeah.
They don't sell sets like we do.
And they don't sell them with these cute little holiday shapes.
These cute holiday shapes are adorable. Now, you've got baked on, burned on messes on this stovetop.
My buddy Cameron, he burned on gravy browning, mustard, ketchup, and cheese. Just watch this. Just that flex texture, just firming it up in the cold water. Now it has the ability on that stuff that wasn't coming off that glass stovetop, but here's the really neat thing. It's never going to scratch the surface. And because it's Scrub Mommy, watch this. I can scrub, I can flip, and I can wipe, and it is squeaky clean, no problem at all, but it did not scratch the surface.
That's squeaky clean.
Now I'm going to take my little snowflake here, put that one in cold water, and watch this. The mess that's on here, this burned on mess on this nonstick coated pan, it's going to take it off, no problem, because that flex texture, that's firmed up. It's going to take that mess off, but here's the neat thing. Even that nonstick coated pan, which is really sensitive to scratching, watch this. It's going to take off that burned on mess, but it's never going to scratch the surface. There's not a scratch on there.
You know, Chris, just yesterday I made braised beef short ribs, and they braised in the oven for about 3.5 hours.
Right.
At about 300 degrees, so they low and slow.
Low and
And
slow.
when after I served them, oh boy, was the pan a mess.
A mess,
Until
right?
I got my Scrub Daddy after. And it came out like a dream.
That's right, because that flex texture in the cold water, it firms up, it takes care of the heavy-duty scrubbing. So the one side that's looking nasty and also the other side, the reso foam, watch this. This is the beautiful thing about Scrub Daddy products. I'm putting it in the warm water. It's releasing the mess that was on there. It can be mustard, it could be ketchup, it could be cheese, you name it. It is releasing it. It's also top rack dishwasher safe. So the mess that was on there, look at this, we're back to bright, fresh, and clean. And also, important to note, independent lab tested to have no odor up to 8 weeks, up to 2 months. You're getting 10 of these, so 20 months, almost 2 years of sponges.
You're getting 10 sponges, 5 per box, and the boxes are Christmas tree shaped. And how many of these are gone now, Sean? 500 sets are gone.
Thank you.
This is lovely. Inside each box, this is what you're getting.
Correct.
So let me take you through. You're going to get a Christmas tree sponge, an elf, a reindeer, a snowflake, and a star.
Times 2.
Times 2.
Times
you're
2.
getting 10 total sponges, and these are Scrub Mommies, so you're getting half and half. Reso foam and also flex texture.
That's right. And here's the really neat thing. Unlike a typical double-sided sponge, which I'll show you in just a minute, is scratching, this side gets nasty. It doesn't rinse clean. It smells. But also, watch this. I'm going to take a tiny dollop of soap on here, and I'm going to show you this reso foam material, which is proprietary to Scrub Daddy. Look at how it generates suds. We talk about a geyser of suds. In fact, we had independent lab tested that it generates 77% more suds than your typical double-sided sponge. And then those cute little eyes, it's all about form and function. So watch this. Now I'm able to take that, put it in the bottom of the mug. I'm cleaning the bottom and the sides at the same time.
That could be wine glasses, it could be anything.
Right, and then that cute mouth, what a great job it does of taking off the peanut butter or the jam on both sides of a spoon
or the caked
a
on
knife.
mac and cheese. Not that I would know anything about
No, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
All right, now, it's important to know that we've got 4 different surfaces.
Yeah. So here's the neat thing. So this is a beautiful piece of, I think it's dark Brazilian cherry wood. The problem with your typical double-sided sponge, as I pointed out, is it scratches. And boy, does it scratch. Watch this. Almost instantly, that wood is ruined forever. You're never going to recover your countertop or your cabinets. But watch this. That Scrub Daddy material, no matter how hard I try, David, it is not going to scratch that surface. That's the miracle of that flex texture. But yet, I put that Scrub Daddy material into the cold water. It's taking off the mustard, the ketchup, cheese, the coffee stain on this granite surface. It can be laminate, it could be quartz, you name it. Bring it back to brand new. And watch this, the stainless steel, we talked about this, very sensitive to scratching. And with the Scrub Mommy, because the Resofoam side, scrub, flip, and wipe, your job is done. How about taking it to the bathroom, the toothpaste, the soap scum, no problem at all. If you want to use a chemically based cleaner, by the way, you can, no problem. But I'm just showing you the power of just tap water, and it's bringing that mirror back to brand new. It also can be the glass shower doors or even the tile, exactly. And just using cold tap water, that's
so
it.
1,400 of these are gone now.
Thank you.
And even into the grout lines, you're going to be able to get that tile squeaky clean because you put your fingers in the eyes.
Exactly right.
You take advantage of that. Now, I want to remind you that the 2 sets you're getting are going to come in Christmas tree-shaped boxes. These are adorable. Now, you may not think a sponge is a great gift. Wait until you have a dinner party and people help you with the dishes.
Yeah, and then they walk off with them.
These grow legs and they walk out of your house. Now, inside each box, you'll get 5 sponges for a total of 10.
That's right.
You'll get 2 of the Christmas tree, 2 of the elf, 2 of the reindeer, 2 snowflake, and 2 stars. And they're half and half, they're Scrub Mommies. Chris, always good to see you, sir.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And happy early Thanksgiving to you, sir.
You too, absolutely.
All right. We're going to, oh, it's time for a Heartland Fresh one time only. I was hoping you'd say that because I'm hungry. All right. We have 90 minutes left on this price, and for the first time ever, the tater crusted